Okay, so we just stood the wall up and forgot to press record. So now it's up. Alright guys, I am working on the rafters. So you can see I got two here. They're just about done. They got the ends cut and tapered, and then the notches that are going to sit on the beams. The only thing I got left to do is chamfer all the edges, that 1/4 inch chamfer. So I got those three left to do, plus this one here. I also got this one's done as well. You can see what the ends look like. I'm just using this one as a template. So how I'm doing it is with this jig here, I got it all clamped on. It's in place now where the notch has to be. And I'm using a router, and I just run it on the flats like that. Final pass. Got a little black line here, and it lines up with the slot. So I think that it's accurate enough. All right, guys. So I got all 7 done. These two are completely done. I'm in the process of putting that 1/4 inch chamfer around the outside. So I got those 2 done, this one left, and those 4 left. So I'll give you a little clip of me doing that. Alright guys, so I'm still working on the boiler cover that you see out there. I'm making with all of these boards and excuse me, and these ones and these ones. There's quite a bit. I believe I got 9 of those. Those are 12 feet. 8 of those. Those are about 8 feet. And then another 8 of those, which are ranging 4 to 5 feet. And I'm gonna plane them all to probably a little over 3/4. I want them all to clean up. And then I'm gonna route in a tongue and groove. Well, I'm gonna bring them all to the same width. These are roughs on 1x8s. I'm gonna bring them roughly to 7 inches in width, so they all clean up. And I'm gonna route in a tongue and groove, and that's gonna go on top of the rafters as the roofing. So when you go in it, you're gonna see nice tongue and groove from the inside. So yeah, I got a lot of planing to do with my little DeWalt 13-inch planer. I'm gonna make a crap ton of shavings. So I just gave all these short ones one pass. They didn't all clean up, and I'm already into the first window. So anyway, I'm gonna start planing now. So get you some video of that. I'm not gonna film it all because it's gonna be very boring and repetitive. So I'll give you a little video of me planing these guys. Anyway, so that's the gist of it. I will be doing that a couple hundred times probably. I'll give you a nice, neat little view of the sawdust as it's coming in. The dust collector, it's pretty cool actually. Alright guys, so these are all the roofing slats. I didn't film it, but I jointed one side on the jointer, and then I passed them all through the table saw. It was a bit of an ordeal. The jointer was way out here where the table saw is, just so I can get long enough passes for the 12 footers. Table saw is also way out here. It's supposed to be here, so the 12 footers will fit. So anyway, I got those all ripped. Jointed one side straight and then ripped on the table saw to width, and I just started routering. So far I got the short guys, the groove. I got the groove routed in. So that's done. Alright guys, got you set up. I'm gonna do some routering. Fire up the router, or dust collector, router, and away we go. So I'm basically going to do that procedure, all those, and all of those 12 footers. And then once that's done, I'm going to start the grooves. And I'll take a video and explain that too. I make 2 passes to ensure that the groove is centered on the board. So that's why you saw me pass that board twice through the router. And the tongue will be the same thing, because obviously I got to machine both sides of the tongue. So I'll be back when I'm doing that step. Alright guys, so there's my other setup. If you see, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but it's pretty flush with the table. And that's to do the tongue. There. So you can see groove on one side, tongue on the other, and they fit together. So I've started that. I got the 4-footers done. I got almost half of the 8-footers done. Still got these guys, and then the long 12-footers. 12-footers take a lot of work. They're super long. They take up basically every inch of the shop, and I gotta have the garage door open so they could stick out. Anyway, I'm gonna continue this, and I'll get back to you when we're probably gonna be installing them on the roof. Thanks. Hey guys, so I kind of got the roof on, minus one last piece without filming. I forgot. So that's what it's gonna look like from the inside. You can see all the nice beads there. So what I actually did, they only look like they're 3-4 inches wide, and the boards are 8 inches wide. So I ran a little V groove in the center of them so they look like they're smaller boards. Dresses it up a little bit more. So I got the last board in my hand here. Actually, we will put it here. Let's go up. All right. So on top of the roof now. Let's grab our last board here. It's in the tongue there now. There we go. And nice and flush with the end of the joists. So now what I do is I've been screwing it because I don't know, I just feel like it's more of a removable if I ever have to remove it. So yeah. So there you go, it's done. Last thing to do now is I'm gonna run a chalk line from the edge, like this edge here. So here, this board doesn't need much cut off, but like obviously this one does. So chalk line, and then I'll buzz that off with the skill saw, both sides, and then roof will be done. And I'm probably gonna put a ice and water shield on it just to seal it off from the weather. And then it's gonna get some strapping around the contour, and then some strips like this, and then the metal roofing like the house will go on. But and then I gotta build some, I'm gonna make some my own drip edges to go all the way around the roof. but I gotta get the strapping on first for that. So yeah, down we go. Come on, buddy, go. We got some friendly ducks. They like to be right at our feet all the time. They like to be near us, but they won't let us touch it. You try to touch them and touch them, and they bite you. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get that done, saw it up, and then I think I gotta go to town to get some ice and water shield and the strapping. So we'll be back later.